Hi. Hi. I hope that doesn't get at all annoying or anything along those lines because I don't know. I just kind of think it's cute's not the right word. I don't know. I said I was gonna go ancient. Yeah, I said I was gonna go ancient. To make up for the loss last time. Let's go like a wisteria. Yeah, I think that's good. With Stardust? I know you guys always say, hey, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry for simple things like, just like not posting for a little bit or anything along those lines. It doesn't feel fair, and it could just be my own like personal understanding of things and standards of things, but I'm still sorry, you know? In brighter news, Halloween's tomorrow. We gotta try and do something a little bit spooky for Halloween. Mermaid scale mail. You know what? We're just gonna do mermaid scale mail. Why not? It starts off, my specials cooldown at 8 seconds, so I think that's pretty good. There we go. It feels relatively good. It feels relatively cohesive. But yeah. It can probably be relatively surmised, but the past couple of days I've just been off and on relatively in a funk, I guess. Ability and loot effects that temporarily slow your movement. Temporarily. So if it forcefully always makes you slower, it doesn't... Huh. We'll have to try that. If we get like the mountain staff, that would be good. Good little test. This video might have a little bit more sporadic editing. The main thing is like, I'm trying to think. When it comes to Rabbit and Steel content, it's pretty much always just like the relatively the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know. I'm gonna try something more, I guess, for lack of a better term, convoluted, I guess. That is a weird, like, understanding of the situation. But I'm gonna try that somewhat sporadic or like staccato-esque. Okay, I need a move. Like that staccato-esque editing style, where it's just kind of like relatively all over the place. If that's the case, then I might need to start kind of recording these without funny enough, I might need to start recording these without any form of... Are you kidding me? I wish I could see how far that's gonna take me. There you go. And now I get to heal. But yeah, I'm... Hi, Carsey. Trying to think, like, what exactly I can do to make these videos flow better, I guess. A lot of it most definitely has to do with me just getting better at just talking, I guess. talking on a recording rather than on stream, because talking on stream is so much easier to me, but I think that's also just because I've been doing it for almost 2 years at this point. I don't know, it's so weird. It's such a weird skill to try and hone and get better at, because it's just like, yeah, I guess it's like something that I need to focus on relatively, right? Boom. 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 Okay. We are not getting hit by Carsey this time. And we are not going to lose to Renali. Is that her name? I don't recall. No. There we go. Okay. The DPS leaves a lot to be desired, but we're getting things done. At the very least, we are getting things done. Okay. Every 2 times you use your defensive. Sure, let's do a bunch of primary stuff. My primary has a 30% chance to do 100 damage to all enemies and a 30% chance to reset my secondary. Okay. Focusing. I have no damage at all. This kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It's okay. It's okay. Boom. Boom. Put down here. Over here. My damage is abysmal. I do need to play more so around my special, but yeah. I haven't asked this yet today, by the way. How are y'all doing? I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening or a fantastic morning, depending on where in the world you are watching this. I don't know. Do you ever just get those types of days where motivation just seems to dwindle and diminish no matter how much you beg for it to not? It just happens and you don't really have a choice in that matter, you know? Focusing. Okay. I still don't think we're doing enough damage. We are not doing enough damage at all. It's not happening. Here. I made it. I need so much more move speed. Oh my god. Boom. Can you not do this, please? Why do I get such little amounts of time to do the things that I want to do? Probably because I just don't fucking have damage. Boom. Please. Please. No! Okay. Okay. Go over here. Okay. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh my God. No, I did that no hit, but still, oh my God, that was pain and suffering. Oh, look, it's that again. Deals more damage and cooldown is reduced. No longer has a GCD. This ability can't be manually activated. It now automatically activate automatically when available. Sure. Cool. Stretch. Stretch. But yeah, I guess for lack of a better term, Loki, you need better articulation, you fucking dork. If you're wondering what I'm referring to, I have a rather annoying habit of just saying for lack of a better term so fucking much. And boom. That almost doubled my damage. Wow. I also took damage there, but it's fine. Boom. 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 I kind of like that it's automatic. To be honest, as weird as that sounds, I kind of enjoy that it's automatic and I don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, 470. Let's go. That's a lot of damage. Also, I hope my eyes are not weird. For some reason, it looks like they're being weird and acting weird. Boom. 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 Yeah, I pretty much just hold primary until secondary comes off of cooldown. Could you imagine if I get the ruby one again? Ooh, is it ruby? I don't know if it's ruby. It might not be ruby. If there is a secondary one that just automatically casts secondary and I can just hold down primary and it just becomes like an auto game, that would be so cool. Like, I'm not even joking. I would actually really fuck with that. Okay. Use defensive to go to the other side. Nice. Yeah, I think I really want to look for the thing that just automatically uses my secondary. Why are my eyes looking so... Hold on. My eyes look so weird. Hold on. I don't know if that's better. Okay. Dramatically increases movement speed. Nice. Second, when you use your primary. Okay. No, I want tiny wings. I want much faster move speed, especially if I'm going with like this weird auto build. Oh wait, I can already kind of do the auto build. I can just hold down both the secondary button and the primary button. That's actually kind of funny. I can already do the thing I was talking about. That's really funny, actually. I still really want the full auto build, so we shall see. We shall see how the full auto build eventually goes. Boom. Come on. Over here. 2, 1. 2, 1. Okay. Oh, the move speed feels so phenomenal. What is the meme? What is the meme that TNT brought up? Current topics. What was the meme? I forgot. Like whenever I was talking about like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Ah, I forgot. It's been so long already. That or I just have really bad short-term memory, which is probably more likely. It turns out that WoW Midnight Beta is coming out November 11th. So that's pretty schnazzy. That's pretty schnazzy actually a lot. And I'm really excited for that. Okay. Boom. Okay. Focusing. Okay, do we go left or right here? Right. We go right. But yeah. I'm so excited for the Midnight Beta to come out so that I can finally try out like Devour Demon Hunter. Also, so I can try out Mistweaver Monk because I'm slightly concerned with how it's going, but to be completely honest and completely fair to Mistweaver Monk, that's a lot of DPS actually. I just want the playstyle to remain. Sure, it's sad. Sure, it's sad. Special cooldown reduction amount is increased. No. Reduces the cooldown of your special by 1 second each time. No, I think this is more accurate and also, or more consistent, and also it's funnier. So we're keeping the funny. And we are leveling up to level 36. Fuck you. Back to holding A and S. Let's go. Go down. But yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just not care. I'm gonna talk about something that I care. I'm gonna talk about something I care about and not care whether or not you guys prefer to not hear about World of Warcraft or not. when it comes to Mistweaver, the way that I play is relatively off meta. And I understand that. I understand that not every... Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I'm starting to notice. Unless I can kill them very quickly. Here. I only took 1 damage. Nice. It's relatively off meta. I play... To speak in non-WoW terms, Mistweaver is a healer that focuses on using martial arts and chi to heal allies by enveloping them in mists of chi, if that makes sense. There's a build in which you can summon a celestial dragon. That build particularly focuses on chi and mist. There's a build in which you can summon a vermilion bird, because monk has a lot of ties to the 4 auspicious beasts, if you didn't know, which, if I'm speaking in terms that people who don't understand WoW, that makes sense that you wouldn't know. The one that focuses on the vermilion bird, or Chi-Ji as they are called, is based off of martial arts and being able to kick people and invigorate them with your healing and stuff like that. There is one issue. Either you pretty much typically go one or the other, which is not what I do. What I 575. I must have gotten a lot of resets that round. Wow. I don't do that. What I do is I specifically special deals 20% more damage when a percent chance succeeds. Your special goes on 8-second cooldown. I don't think that... I don't think that's good. I don't think I should do that. Can I not take any of these? I can skip. Is this gonna be the first time that I skip? I mean, I can take Pigeon Bow. That's a 1-second cooldown. Wait, that's a 1-second. Wait, hold on. That's a 1-second cooldown. Also, hold on. We gotta do this, right? We gotta where's oh no, this is the one. There you go. Okay. We get the happy music. Fucking but yeah, I do something interesting in which I do both of them at the same time. I do a build that focuses on healing through using mist, and also through so I do a build through using mist and also through punching and kicking people. And I focus heavily on what is considered mastery. So in World of Warcraft, what is mastery? Mastery is effectively something that makes your class do what your class does better. And specifically with that, I wish more classes did what Mistweaver did. Mistweaver has a mastery that makes it so that every single time that you heal, you kick up a gust of mist, and that gust of mist actively heals more. And it basically, if you level up mastery, you do what you do best better, which is what I enjoy so much about Mistweaver. There are concepts like for Demon Hunter, for instance, it increases chaos or cosmic damage and move speed if you have Pursuit. But if you don't, it just increases chaos and cosmic damage, which I get that makes you do like what you already do better. But it's just, it's not unique. And I feel like when it comes to mastery, it needs to be somewhat unique, if that makes sense. Because it's supposed to be like a mastery of your craft, and honestly, it would be phenomenal if at some point mastery actively gets made into something that genuinely is a lot cooler. So now this is getting into a tangent of mastery, actually. Let's take Fire Mage, for example. Fire Mage is currently in a rough spot, but let's take it for example. In World of Warcraft, its mastery is called Ignite. What it does is it will take 657. That's kind of crazy. It will take whatever you are technically doing, any of your fire spells, and it will take that damage and take a percentage of that damage. No longer reduces your special, but no, that's not what I wanted. Well, I didn't get what I wanted, so I don't have the full auto build, but I have a funny. I have a funny nonetheless. Yeah, I have a funny nonetheless. I can just hold down A and S. Why do I feel so much faster? I don't know. Something happened. But yeah. Fire Mage. Fire Mage has a mastery in which using any of your fire abilities, whether that's Fireball, Pyroblast, Flame Strike, anything like that, it will cause a percentage of that damage to burn as a damage over time, your target, stacking pretty much indefinitely. That is the concept of do the flavor of your class, but better. And I don't know, I just feel like more classes should just overall have that. Like, there's a concept that I've seen for Devour where picking up fragments increases damage. And I was thinking, what if that was just your mastery? Like, screw the cosmic damage bonus. Like, whenever you absorb anything that would give you, like, what you theoretically need to make your class stronger, or screw just having cosmic damage, make that the mastery so that it scales with your mastery. So if you are actively building up enough soul fragments or void fragments or whatever it's called, you get benefited for it. That, or make like impending apocalypse, I think is called, where your collapsing star gradually increases the more times you use it. Make that the mastery. Make that have like a constant play style. Oh my god. It happened. This is why we pick. This is why we take mermaid scale mail. But yeah, like, try and make the mastery more unique. I understand, like, oh, cosmic damage bonus based off mastery. That's cool. Sure, but make it more unique. Have some fun with it. I feel like that's like one of the main things that is always missing when it comes to like classes. Like sure, like even Marksman Hunter, it's almost in a good spot. Marksman Hunter's mastery basically makes it so that your range gets increased and your damage gets increased. But like, cool, you have longer range, but does it make you feel that much more powerful? No. It doesn't feel like a stat that you actively should put stuff into. Either it's basic or it feels like a gimmick. And I don't think it should be basic or feel like a gimmick at all. I feel like it should be a genuine extension of your kit. Like Mistweaver, like Fire Mage, like Frost Mage coming up because Frost Mage is getting Shattering now. Which is an entire mechanic that they can play around and it seems really fucking cool. Or what are some other masteries that I think should get praised for like being unique in their own right? Protection Paladin can block spells. I'm a little bit congested. Don't mind me. What's new? Loki is congested. Oh no. This is a really good build though. This is actually kind of cool. Cleaving one side. This way. Okay, I'm gonna guess DPS is going to be 750. I'm gonna guess 750. Honestly, if you have watched this far, post in the comments down below what you think the final DPS is going to be against Shira. And edit your message based off of what you think the damage was. Or based off of how right you were, I should say. But yeah, I just wish Mastery was more interesting. So that's actually one of the interesting things that I technically enjoy about Demon Hunter, because it's kind of its own thing in the sense like you can increase your move speed if you get Pursuit, which, to be fair, like bonus move speed is strong, but it doesn't feel that strong. I just like it because I like move fast. It's okay. So yeah, I'm guessing 750. I'm sticking to that guess. Let's see how close I am. Tidal Greatsword is getting stronger. 900! Okay. 322. 163, 326, 114 every second. Damn. Mermaid Scale Mail is insane. It is a good item. But yeah, I got into a tangent of just random stuff. Can I actually see this? Does Tidal Greatsword actively get stronger? No, I can't see that. But yeah. I don't know. Mastery is an important stat to me because I think it's one of the most interesting stats about World of Warcraft, but nonetheless, I hope you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully, or at least in stream. Who knows? All in all, I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. Bye-bye, everyone. Mwah. Bye.